from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Jose Reyes will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside. And he can't pull. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Arrieta, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Bruce on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So here's the windup pitch.
Third baseman, Mike
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
No strike.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jay Bruce becomes the first out of the inning. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Spin throw, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Adrian now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that one got a piece of him. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Michael Conforto.
Comes set and the 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Stepping into the box.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Curveball that time, not even close. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's safe.
No one out with a runner at second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes on the move. He can't track it down as this ball falls. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Check swing grounder to the right side. Taken there by Cabrera, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and their runners at the corners now. Grounded to third. This could be two, and not in time as the run scores. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. Too low, 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes calls for it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Brett
And the
Gardner.
pitch. And we get underway tonight with a pitch that swung on and fouled off to the left of the plate at strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Batting third,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 the count. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early in a probably wanting to run his pitch count up. But
A 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And Judge is off and running. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's running again. The payoff pitch one more time. He'll try it one more time for second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
left fielder,
He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
he might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Behind 0-2 now. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton is the second out of the opening frame. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Judge on third. Gregorius on at second with 2 down. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Standing in, Jubal Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. And that retires the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 25. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0 pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Striding in, Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Now first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, J.P. Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. High hop, and he barehands it. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Brett Gardner.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Popped him up. Santana waits on it. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Stanton on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. Runner in scoring position with 2 count. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Here's the first pitch to him. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch just missed.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hoskins over at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Walker, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right fielder.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Arrieta stands at second with 2 gone. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Number 25.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. To 2-2 now. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. And he is out at second.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Carlos Santana, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. In there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him. This point in the ball. First pitch coming, here it is. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ripped down the line.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's batting.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And he'll step off. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball to third. There is Franco. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
3-2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Williams tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Curveball that time, not even close. And signals cross that time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 45.
1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Pitcher.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Luis Garcia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Neil Walker. No hits to this point.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count is 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Dylan.
Ready with the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bounce to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get high and deep to left center field. Gardner going back, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping up to the plate.
Number 41,
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Right side and right into the shift. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Number 7, Michael Armco. Your attention, please. Now
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. scorched to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Holder has a play. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Eloy Ramos been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Ramos, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Pereira will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So now the pitch, Austin Romine will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And we're starting with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Franco is there. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eloy Ramos, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Pedro Florimon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Odubel Herrera, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. Yetzel Rios comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Didi Gregorius. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on just 1 hit. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game septic drains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball one. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just getting started here in Philly. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Odubel Herrera.
Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Misses up and in. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar brings it in, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins coasts under it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is... Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. On the ground to the left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. And there's 1 down now. Ready now, Nick Williams.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Williams.
And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Now batting, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Andujar shading to his right. 2 down. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jorge Alfaro.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Stepping up now, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 25.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jordan Montgomery. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. Walker's got it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's fouled away. Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Santana will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Hit to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Popped him up. Number 25 is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch on its way.
Neil Walker.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Stepping in, number 25. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 25 becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Started that swing a bit too early. From the stretch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Nola, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hicks running from first. Strike taken, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Popped him up. Walker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. Last time through was a base hit. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Digging in the first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one stayed up a little high.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Tommy Hunter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Tommy Hunter.
Now a move over to first, and they got him. The 2-0. Hit down the third base line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that's the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here it comes. 0-2. Stays alive. Still 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Left side. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter.
So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Top foul wide of first. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tommy Hunter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pedro Florimon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Pedro Florimon.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out. Nobody on.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. Walker has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Hector Neris
is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. To short, hit hard. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now the pitcher for the Yankees. Chad Green. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded back up the middle. And he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man, Betances. 30 years of age. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll look to bring home that tying run. From second. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Swing and a line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Digging in.
Cesar Hernandez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Gregorius over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Didi Gregorius. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And there's ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Adam Morgan takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Luis Garcia takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The count now at 2-1. Strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit hard to third. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Striding in, Nick Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
For the Phillies, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready now, number 4. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory. And no problem with that one as we are. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Now another 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. Throw won't get him. Here's Neil Walker, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Edelbray Ramos comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now the 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in, number 25. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Yanked hard on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Ronald Torreyes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
74.
And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Men on third with 2 down. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number. Aroldis Chapman enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. The tag, and he is out onto first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Changeup called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Chapman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, It's no wonder.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 11. Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he got him swinging. Odubel Herrera is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Judge. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. Previous history with Sabathia. He has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Judge will reach out with 1 hand. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Neil Walker.
Too high, 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Full count now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco.
third baseman, Mike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Behind 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was...
Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The wind-up and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair.
Slack hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Settling in now, J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Jorge Alfaro is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Throw back to second. Leading off the inning, Ronald Torreyes. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next for New York, number 25, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be left to a good hitting pitcher here in C.C. Sabathia. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jorge Alfaro.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Vince Velasquez.
Ball 1.
Outside.
1 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And there's ball 2 now. There's the 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Missed with a slider. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And it's fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone! Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And that misses 1-1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great? Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. He's got it. A great running play. And digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder,
Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the changeup is way low that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now Sabathia's 1-1. 2-1. Santana leads off second with one gone in the inning. Bronco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. 1 out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Sabathia moving to his left, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And striding in once again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Way behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Herrera is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? CC Sabathia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. CC Sabathia sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Franco is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Pedro Florimon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Pedro Florimon becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Carayas is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Now the first pitch from CC. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that's the third out. Edobre Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way, and he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits to this point. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Little dribbler down the line. Scooped up, and indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Carlos Santana now. Now the first pitch from CC.
First baseman, Carlos.
Chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Ready once again, Mike Del Franco. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Count remains 2-2. Sabathia still allowed only the 1 earned run through 6 1/3. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Digging in the
Second. Baseman,
ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Aaron, okay.
First delivery to him on the way. Throw to third, in the dirt, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping up now, Ronald Torreyes. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Next for New York, number 25. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Edobray Ramos. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Number 4 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. That nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 the count.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it.
Hector Neris
will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be Aaron Hicks. He's going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Brett Gardner now. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Hicks running from first, fouled away. Runner going a second time. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is out. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Chad Green enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires this. Giancarlo Stanton now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Didi Gregorius. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. They'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Striding in, Neil Walker. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 5. In there, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A little bouncer. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Del Franco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hernandez.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. He's got a chance to end this one and send his fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. swinging bunt to the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now. Riding in Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.